Should you buy a Nexus 6P in 2018?
Hey guys, so back again with another video, and today what I want to talk about is my brand new Nexus 6P. Yo, I've always wanted a Nexus 6P device, and I actually never thought I was going to get one. I was probably going to move on to the Google Pixel, but I got lucky one day and I saw that this was on sale for about 150 bucks, brand new. I actually got mine from Total Wireless. They're out of stock right now, so I might have got the last batch. But there is a downside to this phone. There's the Bootloop issue and there's faulty batteries. Now, a lot of people were warning me not to get this phone for these two main reasons. There's tons of threads and forums out there where people are complaining about these two issues. Now, in this video, I'm actually going to talk about the Bootloop, what causes it, can you prevent it, are there any fixes. I'm going to do the same thing with the battery issues. And then I'm going to go over the warranties, the Huawei warranty, the Total Wireless warranty, the Google warranty, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts on this phone, like should you get this or should you skip it. Alright, so first off, what is a boot loop? Now, it's when the phone boots up and constantly restarts the boot up process. So when you restart your phone, you know there's a little Google animation. Well, during the animation, that's when the phone is loading the OS, the Android OS. Now, why does this even happen? Well, I did some research and some say it's due to a flash hardware issue. So when you're updating your OS, your software, sometimes the phone, when it's writing the new instructions or programs, there's like a little failure in between, and when the phone tries to read, it's going to come across an error, and when it does come across the error, it's going to restart the phone. So that's how you get your little boot loop. So this is actually one reason. This could be why some people actually, end up getting a boot loop after a software update. So it does kind of make sense. Some people actually report getting a boot loop after, like a few weeks or a few months after the update. Now, another theory is that there is a poor soldering connections. Now, this is also blamed for the boot loop issues in the Nexus 5X. Now, for the chips, there tends to be, there's evidence of poor soldering. So when you do expose this phone to high temperatures or maybe drops, you can destroy those connections pretty easily. Now, you guys might be wondering, how can you prevent this boot loop? Can you prevent it? Well, here's my advice. I would say you should definitely keep your 6P cool, and you can do that by, avoid gaming. You could avoid these quick chargers, which actually overheat your battery. It doesn't overheat your battery, but it does warm up your battery pretty quickly. What you want to do is you want to maintain a low normal operating temperature. You want to stay below 100 degrees if possible. And this is a weird advice I found online, but some people have said you should put your phone in the fridge while you're installing the software updates, because during software updates, your phone does tend to overheat. And you should also avoid intensive apps like Facebook. Now, fixes, well, there's no guarantees, but someone from the XDA developers actually made a little hack where you could disable 2 cores. I will post the link in the description. But to do this, you're going to have to unlock your bootloader. And I suggest that you guys all unlock your bootloader if you do own a Nexus device, or a Nexus 6P or a Nexus 5X. Because if you don't, you will not be able to get into recovery mode and install the custom ROM and images. Now, for the battery issues, people have complained that they have like juice left over, like about 80, 40%, 50%, and the phone continuously dies just randomly. Now, how could you prevent this? Well, I would say you can't prevent it, but you could probably, take care of your battery by following some battery care tips. There's an app called Accu Battery. You could probably check that out. There's some other apps too that actually, give you some tips on taking care of your battery. But the only fix is to replace the battery with a brand new, good working one. That's if you can install it properly. Now for Huawei's warranty, you do get 1 year. It's listed on the box. It might be extended because this is a known issue and they have been facing lawsuits over the same issue. So I would say, definitely get into contact with the rep if you do encounter any of these issues. Now, you should also follow through with the seller or the merchant that you actually bought this phone from. So my merchant is Total Wireless and they also have a 1 year warranty. Now, let me see if I can actually bring this up. Okay, now, right here it says you do get a full 1 year warranty and you do get a 90-day warranty on refurbished phones. So since this is brand new, I do have a 1 year warranty. Now as for Google's warranty, now most people are saying that if you did buy your phone from Google Play Store, they might replace it with the Google Pixel. If you did not buy it from the Google Play Store, then they will direct you to go to talk to Huawei. If you do have any issues with this phone, I would say still try to talk to a rep. Maybe they could still help you out. You never know. Alright guys, and for my final thoughts, I pretty much love this phone. It has an amazing camera, it has a great screen, it has the stock Android experience, it has Oreo, it has a USB-C port, which allows you to charge with USB-C connectors. It does charge fast, and it does have dual speakers, and I didn't write this down, but it does have a headphone jack. Alright, and now for the bad stuff. Now, security updates sadly will end this fall, so after September or October, you're going to be out of luck when it comes to having the latest security updates. And as for boot loops, it's always going to be a chance. The possibility of getting into a boot loop, it will always be there. And as for the battery, you already know, you might run into some bad battery issues where you will need to spend some extra money to replace the battery. And for the warranty, now this is like a blame game. Google is sending you to Huawei, Huawei is sending you to, it's kind of like a full mess right now. So you might want to keep that in mind. If you do get this phone, make sure you get a warranty, and try to get a warranty from maybe a third party or from your merchant or seller where you bought the phone from. Now, do I recommend this phone as a primary smartphone? No, but would I recommend this phone as a second phone or like a backup phone? You know what? It's one of the best phones I've used so far. And if you take away the battery issues and the boot loop issues, this phone still holds up in 2018. I love the stock Android experience. I love the Oreo update. This phone, to me, it's probably one of the best Nexus devices that was ever made. But it's all up to you guys. I would not recommend you guys buying this used or refurbished. I would recommend you guys to invest in a new one if you can't find one. But that's pretty much it. That's all I have for today. I'm actually interested in your experience with this product. How is your Nexus 6P holding up? Or do you plan on upgrading? Has yours already experienced the boot loop? Have you experienced the battery issues? And if so, what have you guys done? If you guys just comment below. If you want, subscribe for more content. And that's pretty much it. Peace.